Hi! It's a Sunday morning. You know I'm heading into work. You know how this is just how it is. These 30-minute musings, well, you get to laugh because I'm on my way into work. You might not be. Whenever you're listening, if you happen to catch this recording first thing, right after it's done uploaded, you know I'm sitting at work right after this thing is uploaded, either to Spreaker or to my YouTube channel. So you get to laugh about that. For you, it's amusing. For me, just a little bit of time to flap my damn gums, talk about some stuff, mainly myself. What better topic than that? There isn't anything. Maybe money and or sex. That's about it. Well, let's put both of those on the back burner for now. I'm sure you don't care how much or how little of either I'm getting / making. And one could be, helping the other. You don't know that, do you? Well, no. Bullshit aside, I am heading into work on a NFL football Sunday. Well, I've been kind of fighting off a little something. It hasn't gotten bad. A little bit of coughing and something, something's loosening up. And, there we go. I'm coughing up the bad. Putting a lot of garlic on my food, trying to burn it out with that stuff. I kind of slowed down on the vitamins, actually, which is really weird. Yesterday, I was off, totally. And to get ready for Hell Week, I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'll let you know. All Thanksgiving week coming up. I mean, today being Sunday. I'm saying the work week. I will be the guy in there doing Monday through Friday, starting at 4 a.m. on the News Talk radio side of things. Now, I'll be in the control room. I will not be on air. Don't worry about that. I don't know enough about politics to give 1/10 of a fuck. It's like, who do you trust more, the snake or the weasel? I vote no, actually. Your vote counts. If you believe that, you're part of the problem. It doesn't count. It really doesn't. But I'll be running the control board, the audio board, whatever you want to look at it as, or view it as, or understand it to be. I'll be doing that 4 a.m. till noon, all Monday through Friday this coming Thanksgiving week, here in the great year of 2015. It's been a decent year. It's kind of flown by, to some degree. But granted, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the heavy of all of it. And probably just Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, everybody's going to be in like cruise control, ready for the holiday and shit like that, the extended weekend. So that's not going to be that big of a problem, actually. Wednesday, I'm sure will be kind of light. Not as many guests, not as many interviews set up, not as much, let's say, intensity. Monday and Tuesday, I presume it to be. So, yeah, maybe there'll be some Black Friday talk and some Thanksgiving talk as far as, travel and shit like that, whatever the politics are doing, gas prices, who knows, just simple shit like that. Wednesday will be like everybody's Friday, so they'll try to get out of there as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, with as little to worry about as possible. Now, Thursday, of course, is Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, I'll be working. I really don't care. I don't, my family, shit, I'm the one that moved. I'm 1,500 miles away from all that, so, and even still, depending on how far away I would have moved, even if I was just, like, in town, so to speak, yeah, I'd make the drive back and say, hey, what's up, yeah, maybe watch some football, eat a little bit, and who knows where my life would be and what it would be, consistent of? Well, hopefully it would be consistent, but who's to say what my life would consist of? If I were still living back home. Who's to say what kind of job I would have, blah, 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 whatever. But yeah, I'd be closer to the fam, and I'd at least stop in or something and, do all that fun stuff. I'll probably give a phone call back home when I'm done with work today, but immediately I'll have to hit the pillow because my alarm is set for 1:30 in the morning. That being said, one of my transitional phrases of choice, one of them. The other one is at any rate, but you know that. Thursday I'll be working, and Well, my boss Jerry said, "Yep, we're gonna be having a little Thanksgiving shindig. So when you're done, noon or whatever, get here, sit around and have a beer or two, watch some football. We'll get the food fired up and all that shit." So, damn, this will be the third Thanksgiving in a row that the man's invited me into his home. He and his wife Shirley, who does not know how to cook small portions, when she cooks, it's as if, like she should have her own catering deal. You know what I mean? Like she should have a huge, like a banquet hall full of shit that she cooks. Look at this crackhead in the street. Well, he's not a crackhead. He's a big boy. He's well fed, but he's literally crossing the crosswalk like, I don't know, looking angry at the world, pointing at people, wearing his flip-flops, smoking a something, talking to himself clearly. So am I, but this is a recording, so that kind of helps. And I'm not all bug-eyed, like pointing to myself, like, this motherfucker wants to come at me? Look at me like that? You don't talk to me like that. Hell no. You go ahead, dude. Just go over to Walgreens and get you a something. Whatever you're doing. Oh, no, you're going to wait for the bus. Or you're just sitting down. Because you clearly need to take a time out. Reality is not treating you well. Go back to mentally altered. Interesting. Boy, I wish I had the dash cam. Oh, that's just funny. But this is the third year in a row the man's invited me into his house for Thanksgiving. And it's not too far, actually. It's sort of on my way home. If I were to take University north to Sunrise, I would get there, pretty much. I mean, now granted, I would take, Broward? And I would have to take Broward west off of University. Whereas normally, I would head further east and take I-95, whatever. University is what I would take if I'm going shopping at Costco or some shit like that, or there's that really cool liquor store that's just like a vault of awesomeness. That would be University. I mean, it all runs north and south, so I would just jump a little bit further west to find where he's at and blah, 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 whatever. But third year in a row, I'll be over there getting an overfilled plate, an overfilled stomach, a couple of beers, watching some football. I mean, honestly, I'd be able to stay for, the first game easily. Which makes me think, am I going to have time to record shit afterwards? Depends on how late I stay. Because, again, I'd have to be in Black Friday. Got to work that morning, too. It'll be easy, don't get me wrong. Because everybody else will be out, gone. No one's hanging around for that. They're wanting to, mail it in on Wednesday. So, I mean, Thursday they're gone. Friday they're gone. That's the end of my hell run, I believe. It depends on Saturday. I don't know if I have anything, if I'm scheduled for anything there. Honestly, don't know. But, that being the case, that's how my week is looking. Gotta cough up a little something here. I wish there was a mute button. I don't want you hearing me hacking and coughing and... Something's in there. Something's in there. Whatever. We'll just talk it out. Why resort to violence? We'll just talk it out. So, a football game today. It's getting close to 8 o'clock in the morning right now. We hit the air with our pregame shit at 9 a.m. 2 hours worth of that. Then 11 o'clock, it's all like the official pregame shit for the Dolphins, which is about 2 hours. Then it's kickoff. Basically, it's 9 till 6 p.m. Now, we're done at 6. If I can get out the door at like 6:15, good. I can be home right around 7, try to hit the pillow and fall asleep as fast as I can. If I'm asleep by 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, that's 5.5 hours of sleep. Wake up at 1:30. There's something. Oh, cough. Wake up at 1:30. Shower up, cook up, clean up, dress up. Well, I'm not going to dress up, but get myself prepared. Get into work. Kick some major league ass. Get home a little afternoon, and I have to decide. I got a couple things I can do. Maybe get some laundry done on Monday, just so I don't have to do it on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Because Thursday I'll be doing the Thanksgiving thing over at Jerry and Shirley's place. Thursday, well, it's technically afternoon. Afternoon, evening, night is pretty much bottled up with that. Friday, oh boy. Yeah, Black Friday, good for all you people. Go ahead, be greedy fucks. Just go right ahead. Yeah, I have to work. I have to work on Thanksgiving and on Black Friday. That's kind of shitty, but it's not retail. It's not in an electronics store. It's nothing like that, so I'm okay with it. If I gotta work, that's okay. And this little prick in a Mercedes doesn't know where he's going. Kinda cuts me off. Oh, if I could be any video game, I would be Grand Theft Auto. Anyway, Thursday and Friday is kind of locked up, so yeah, I kind of want to do, well, it depends on how tired I am. It's only laundry, though. It's not that big a deal. It just, I hate doing it because I don't have a washer and dryer of my own. I have to go to a laundromat. Now, granted, that laundromat is within walking distance, but, well, I never walked there. It's only, what would that be, 2-3 blocks away? I just hate doing laundry if it's not, like, in the house, so to speak. If it's at the house, yeah, I, set it there, walk away, fine. If I'm doing laundry at a laundromat, yeah, I did one time have my laundry basket stolen. I forgot what I had done. This was my first apartment out of college. There was a laundromat, a couple blocks away, right by a Winn-Dixie supermarket. Then I went, put my shit in the wash, in the dryer, whatever. I might have gone shopping at, I don't know, might have gone to the Winn-Dixie or something. I don't know where I went. I came back and holy fuck, had my stuff in the wash, god damn it, somebody stole my basket, son of a bitch. Well, I figured, what the fuck, I have to go buy a new one, so let me walk across the fucking, walk a block away to the Publix supermarket, because I know they actually got more stuff. Remember, I was talking with my dad on the phone. We were talking about the Bears. Just talking some shop about that. A little bit of football talk, and I had to go buy a brand new laundry basket. Got the same one since. But the handle on that thing, on the one end, it's rectangular shape, so it's on the long end, you know what I mean? The handle's starting to really split and separate, so eventually going to have to get a new one. So now whenever I'm doing laundry, that decided it right there for me. Well, fuck. I'm going to sit in the laundromat, make sure nobody takes my fucking basket, make sure nobody fucks with my laundry. If I remember right, when somebody did steal my shit, I probably jumped back into my car and had the AC going. It was probably doing some kind of school work. Probably something for, my public speaking class, because, that's kind of the mild script. That's probably what it was, just my guess. But yeah, laundry. Laundry sucks. Maybe that's the name of this episode. Laundry sucks. Oh, and because this little illness, this little cold that's been trying to get a hold of me and whatever, haven't been doing workouts, and I know that's stupid to say, but plus Hell Week coming up, that's going to be enough of a fucking pain. And it's Thanksgiving. Well, Mike, you should probably blast ass just that much more because, the food intake and all that stuff, and you're not going to be doing exercise. Well, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know. Just being lazy. That's all it is. I'm just being fucking lazy. I'm not going to lie. When I woke up that one morning, I think it was Tuesday morning maybe, and I felt that little bit going on. It's like, oh, fuck, this sucks. But then Wednesday morning, I had the training day on the new format for the morning news show. I was like, fuck, I was just feeling sorry for myself because I had a cold. But no, I was trying to rest up best I could, not overwork myself, and just eat a lot, take a lot of vitamins, fuel up the machine. I try to eat clean, remember. A lot of organicals, despite the bottle of tequila I picked up the other day. But that's a different story altogether. Pretty good, though. Hornitos, I don't know. It sounds like Doritos or something. And when you're drinking this stuff, yeah, all chips are on the table in that case. No, it's a good little tequila, though. The Reposado, in case you're wondering. It's a light tequila. It's not... Hornitos had, well, the two that I saw there. One was light, one was dark. And I forget what the dark name is. The Reposado is some kind of... Well, I've seen Blanco, which of course means white. Of course it means white. I know that because I speak Spanish. I don't, but just bear with me. Ow, crack my neck. I want to say that's the Cabo Wabo tequila, Sammy Hagar, if you're familiar. Sort of his, I don't know if he's the head guy to it or endorsed it. Well, it's his tequila, I'll just say that. There's the Cabo Blanco, and I don't know what the other ones are, but I've seen Blanco on tequilas before, and it's usually the clear, the lighter colored. Because I know there's kind of like the golden tequilas. It's decent though. Enough tequila talk, you don't care. And there's coins rattling around. That's probably fucking up the audio. Like, what the hell is that noise? There's something digital sounding in my ear. It sounds too digitally. What's going on? That's just, remember, the coins that go in my cup holder, they're just rattling around with the standard wheels on the road, you know, vibrations. There's nothing wrong with your hearing. Or is it? Well, yeah, laundry sucks. Alright, if this guy's not going to figure out which one's the gas pedal, I'm going to have to speed up past him and take this exit because... Oh, Jesus. Old, gray, bald, looking the other way. It's like, dude, it's 8 o'clock. Come on, old man. Shouldn't you be at church right now? Don't they start up at 8? Huh. Yeah, that's one thing I don't get about people. Gotta go to church. Alright, now granted, this is a Christian country. Majority, right? Now, isn't Sunday God's day off? Why the fuck would you bug somebody, let alone your creator, on their day off? I mean, unless you really needed some fucking help. Can't you pray on your own, like on your own time, like Wednesday before work? Wednesday after work? Tuesday in the afternoon when you're on lunch break? Well, why do you gotta bug the man on, and I say man because if there is a God, he's a man because he's clearly lazy and incompetent. Just look around. A woman would not fuck things up this badly. She just wouldn't. Case in point, prisons are overrun by men. Why do you think that is? They're fucking nuts. They're stupid. Guys are crazy and stupid and insecure. So if there is a God, clearly a man. Clearly. At any rate, why would you bug somebody on their day off? Well, like I said, unless you really, really needed the help. And even still. Saying like, hey man, I know you got the day off, but, you know, I want to, like, get a winning lottery ticket here. It's like, dude, you don't have to call me and dial me up for that. Come on, get off my ass here. Why you gotta be all, you know, bothering me? It's like a day off, like, let me take a fucking time out. But the crazy thing is, it's as if nobody prays except for, you know, when they're going to church. Now, sure, there are some people, I get it. Before you go to bed, you say the little prayer and all that stuff. As I lay me down to sleep, blah, 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 whatever. If it weren't for a Metallica song, I would totally forget about that. Not that I do it, it's just, you know, the words to it. Maybe as you wake up, maybe before a meal, maybe before you go to bed. Some people are like that, I understand. So, okay, those are your little... Well, but it's not even a prayer, you're saying thanks. No, thanks for this meal, you know... If you pray before you go to bed, whatever. Yeah, I want to wake up tomorrow. I don't want to die in my sleep. That's kind of all that is. I guess you're giving thanks. But the prayers and all this stuff, I don't know. Like, my nephew, little Jimmy, he's asking fucking, he has an amputated leg. Could you turn him into a starfish so his leg regenerates and comes back? It's like, well, are you fucking serious? I want to win the lottery. I really need a new car. My uncle's not doing well. Well, he smoked for fucking all of his life. I kind of doubt that God's just gonna make his emphysema go away, you know? Be realistic here. And why ask for those things on God's day off? You hate being bugged on a day off, right? Like, whatever your job is, or just take this in general, somebody on their day off, they don't want to get called into work. They don't. Why? Because it's supposed to be their fucking day off. Now, if you're an EMT and you're always on call, I kind of get that. But you do generally have, you know, like, I'm on call for the next 12 days. So I kind of have to be at the ready. I get that. But after those 12 days or whatever the case is, you know, you kind of got a little bit of downtime. A couple days, 3-4 days that are totally off. If I know that system right. A friend of mine back in the day was an EMT. I don't know if he still is. But that's how it always was. It's like, yep, I'm on call. If we were all going to go, you know, bullshit hangout, you know, it's like, oh, dude, we got to catch the new fucking James Bond movie or something. We're going to watch that. And if his beeper, page, or whatever goes off, you know, he's got to listen in to what that fucking report is. And he's got to say, like, guys, I got to go. You know, middle of the movie, I don't care. Gunfight, sex scene, doesn't matter. If Bond is getting busy, well, my friend just got the call. He's got to go. Son of a bitch, you know? That's just how it is. Well, that's how it was. That's how I understand it to be. But he knows. He's on call. At a moment's notice, you know, beep, pager goes off, whatever, he gets the call. He's got to hustle in, get back to the fucking, whatever, they got a flight for life scenario. Hustle back, do all this, you know, something. He's got to go. He knows that, but on his days off, yeah, wide open, guys. Now, let's get stupid. Now let's have some drinks. Now let's go do this. But he knew that was part of his timing. That was part of the thing. If you're going to church to bother God on his day off, come on. Don't you ask for enough? And shouldn't it just be like giving thanks, so to speak? You know, like, yeah, Lord, we thank you for this meal, blah, 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 etc. Give thanks. Why ask for shit? Hasn't he given you enough? Seriously, I'm not religious, but there's a fair question. Why the fuck do you ask for anything? Just give thanks. Say, hey man, I get all of this shit for nothing. I didn't ask for any of it, but you still gave it to me. Good, bad, or indifferent. I get all of this for free. Isn't every day a fucking just a gift in its own? You know, now, Mike has a spiritual side to some degree. I mean, if you want to look at it in that regard. Like, the idea of religion, I guess, doesn't bother me. It's basically just having morals, knowing right from wrong, doing the right thing. I don't think you need to go to a specific building to give thanks. I don't think so. God didn't build that place. He didn't. The people who, quote-unquote, organize the religion, those are the ones that I really don't like. And then the sheep that follow it like it's gospel truth. You know? Why would you bother a guy like that on his day off? You know? Just give thanks. I do say, you know, people ask, well, today's been a shitty day. And, you know, part of me, maybe in the past year, this kind of thought hit my brain. It's like, so long as I wake up, it's the best day of my life. Well, what if you get killed? Still. Well, then I can't say it tomorrow. You know, you could. I can't. So long as I wake up, best day of my fucking life. No joke about it. You know, the things that you go through, the things that you learn, the adventures you have, to whatever degree. Best day of my fucking life. That's no joke. I don't understand why people ask for things instead of just giving thanks. You know, just saying like, hey, big guy, thanks, bro. This was a real treat. This was a surprise. You know, life was throwing me the lemons and you gave me the tequila and said, hey, mix that shit up and enjoy. Let that euphoric sensation come over. Well, what was that? Wasn't that the Grateful Dead? Every silver lining has a touch of gray. Something like that. Or every touch of gray has a silver lining. I forget which one. But you get the idea. With the good comes the bad comes the good. It's checks and balances. But always asking for shit. That's what I never understood. It just seems intrusive of a relationship. Doesn't that seem like you're taking advantage of someone? Think about that. If God were a physical person, you wouldn't want to badger the fuck out of him on his day off. You'd be like, dude, you work really hard, apparently. And you do a lot of shit for a lot of people, me included. But I know today's your day off, but no, it's kind of like, it's kind of like what I do with my parents. I'll give them a phone call about once a week, and I know, well, that's not enough. Well, you only go to church once a week, so spare me, okay? But I'll call them up, just shoot the breeze, bullshit, see what's going on. Yeah, had to work, had to do this, doing that. That's all, just a little checkup. Just a little checkup. Do I call them if I need something? Sure. Don't we all? Like if I need help with whatever. Dad, something's wrong with the car. It won't start. Sounds like it wants to turn over. What should I be looking for? Well, are the gauges doing anything? If this or that. What's going on? Yeah, there's a shower head's got a leak, and I tried that CLR shit. What am I looking for? Nothing looks cracked. Well, it's a metal piping shower head. What should I do? Well, check this. Maybe you get some of that sealant stuff and see if that's kind of been worn away, eroded away. Oh yeah, it was just leaking out of there. Just a little bit of sealant. Cool, thanks. Shit like that. Guidance, help, yeah. It's not the only reason I call them. Hell, if anything, I don't want to bug my parents with phone calls like that. It's kind of like your doctor. Doc, don't take any offense to this, but I hope I don't see you anytime soon. If I do, there's a problem, It's like I'd rather call my parents, just check up and say hey and, shoot the breeze a little bit. Now, granted, my dad's retired and mother doesn't work. Well, she doesn't get paid. She, cleans the house and does the cooking and all that shit. Domestic goddess is what she likes to put on the resume. But, just around the house shit is all they're doing. It's not like get up and go somewhere and have to answer to somebody else kind of thing. Punch in, punch out. They're done with that stuff. And good, fuck. Don't we all want that? But, so sure, every day for them is kind of a day off in that regard. But, I'm not calling them up to bug them. And if there's anything going on, shit, they'll get a hold of me. 2-minute warning, by the way. I've already made that turn. I'm about to take from Island to Miramar Parkway. Been a good little cruise so far. 30-minute musing, how about it? This went from laundry sucks to stop bothering the big guy. If he even exists. And yes, he. Definitely he. Just a weird... you don't have to be religious to be a good person. I hate how people have to defend religion like that. Oh yeah, the Catholic Church, there's problems, and they diddle the little kids and jerk them off or whatever, but every family's dysfunctional, isn't it? Why are you defending them? Can't you be a good person? You do you. Don't do what a book tells you to do. Because another George Carlinism. Somebody posted it up on Facebook, and I don't remember this quote, but it's fucking true. It's like there's so much shit written in a book, and everybody, oh yeah, that's the absolute truth. Okay, gotta go by those rules. A sign says, paint is wet, do not touch, and you gotta touch it just to make sure. You question that, but you don't question a thing about an invisible man living in the sky. Okay. Big red button, do not press. Some dumb motherfucker's going to, but the Bible says, okay, yeah, no, nobody judges anybody. You're right. You're absolutely right. No, of course we judge. Look at this shirt that motherfucker's wearing. Like Zuba's pants. Those went out of style in the 90s. They were here and gone within 5 years. If